Okay, good afternoon, everyone. First off, most important, thank you for taking the time and joining it with us on this busy afternoon here. So my hat goes off to all of you. I know how busy your schedules are, so we truly appreciate every minute spent with us today. We have Joseph Loughran, our Marketing VP, joining us as well. And, I just want to start off, and I like to just give everyone the 100-foot overview and what we're going to discuss today. And also take out a clean piece of paper. Make sure you're jotting down any notes, questions. You can even use the question and answer box on the right side. In fact, to win, we have a Amazon Echo and the new Amazon Fire tablet that we're giving away on today's call. And to win each of those, we're going to ask 2 questions at the end. So you have to use that question answer box on the right side. So make sure you know where it is, get comfortable. You might have to expand it. If not, it should be right there in front of you. It says basically a gray box that says go to webinar, and then it says questions type here. So we're going to ask those 2 questions. Whoever is first to answer, your name will be announced on this webinar, and then we will mail out either the Echo or the tablet to you this afternoon. You'll have it just in time for the holidays. Also, make sure you're paying attention to this entire webinar, because 2 of those answers that are to the questions are going to be discussed a couple of times on the slides that you're about to see. So pay attention, jot down notes, please. Okay, that's my favorite part of the webinar, by the way. I love the giveaways. Everybody gets very excited. So real quick, we're going to talk about a bunch of the year-end incentives, okay, on the life side, on the annuity side, even the supplemental products like critical illness, cancer, accident, health. We're going to go over, okay, we have 2 parts here, and I think it's very important. On the supplemental side, if you write an app with SureBridge, okay, they're very easy, by the way. You can do it on the Insure Me Now Direct platform. Most of those are instantly approved, and half of them are guaranteed issue or simplified issue. So they're all very easy products. DI, CI, critical illness, cancer, accident, everything is at your fingertips there. And if you write an app and place it before the 31st, you get a free tablet. Okay, so you get that new Amazon Fire tablet. We will mail it to you by the new year. All you have to do is write and place an app. No minimum requirement, no nothing. Okay, write a SureBridge product, you get a free tablet. That simple. Then we have a bunch of other incentives that I think it's important that we go over, especially if you're writing some business, say this week or in the next couple of weeks here, because, the way I look at it, if you write an application and you make a street level commission, say with one company, but with another one of our carriers, you can get the same commission, plus they have a 15% bonus. Okay, that could be several $1,000s depending on the size of the case. So we're going to go over all of our year-end incentives on both life and the annuity side, and it's a great opportunity for you to make a few extra bucks, especially as we're wrapping up 2019 and jumping into the new year. So great stuff to come. We also have some freebies. We have on our Agency Automator platform. So that platform is free, where you get a free website, free CRM tool, access to our whole marketing library. Everything is no charge, plus full training. But what we're doing until the end of January, okay, so you have about 6 weeks left, we're giving everyone, for first-time users, you get the level 1 upgrade. So what that means is level 1 is you get to go into our database. We have millions of prospects all over the country. You get to go in, search whatever criteria that you would like, and the system will give you 1,000 names, numbers, emails, addresses that fit into your criteria, okay, for free. So that's a free trial. You have until the end of January, and those prospects or leads, whatever you want to call them, do not expire. So if you want to use 250 in January, 250 February, 250 March, 250 April, you can do that as well. But that's a great way to get your name out there and make some new sales for the new year. Okay, so let's move forward here. I want to jump right in. We have some new technology updates as well, as always. I feel like if we're not making technology updates, we are falling behind, especially in this new world here. Everything's moving so fast, and the insurance industry as a whole has always been known to be very behind, kind of like the big dinosaur. So at Levenson, I feel like it's our job to always be one step ahead, even if it's using ideas and strategies from other industries, okay, in the life insurance space, which is exactly what we did with the Insure Me Now Direct Sell While You Sleep platform. So, as you know, first time this has ever been done, okay? If you're an agent with us for a while, you've heard me talking about this for years. It's a dream come true for me. And once again, if you think Amazon, right? I know that I truly don't care if you are 19 years old or 77 years old. It doesn't make a difference. I hear from everyone that, you know what? It's Thanksgiving now. We're rolling into Christmas and Hanukkah and the New Year. I have to buy a bunch of gifts, and I have to buy gifts for a bunch of different people, okay? And it's 100 times easier and seamless if you jump on Amazon and get all of your gifts in one spot, especially on that Black Friday and Cyber Monday that just passed. Everyone now tells me, oh my gosh, I don't even go to the mall anymore. I don't want to deal with the crowds and the parking. It's just much easier to go on Amazon. In fact, I have some friends and family that don't even shop at the supermarket anymore. They're literally getting all of their paper towels and dog food and plates and household items on Amazon because it's so simple. So my thought process was knowing where the industry is headed, right, and where the younger generation wants to shop and compare, which is online, right? Why not come out with our own Amazon type of insurance platform? And that's exactly what we did, okay? I invested all of my hard dollars into this platform. There's no carrier that sponsors this. Levenson and Associates paid for this 100%, and we pay for it ongoing with maintenance fees and patents and everything else. So we were the first and only to come out with the platform, and it's built for you, the agent, to go direct to consumer, okay? Not for us to go direct to consumer, not for the carrier to go direct to consumer. It's for you to go directly to your prospects and clients. So this is just a simple plugin on your existing website, or if you don't have one, we can use this as your website as well. It's free. We can put your picture, your phone number, logo, everything, and you can start driving traffic this afternoon. No charge whatsoever. The only fee that you pay is for certain non-resident states, okay? And that's what the state charges, nothing to do with us. All right, so real quick, what I wanted to talk about, we now have 4 carriers that are on the platform, and it's SureBridge, Fidelity Security Life, National Guardian Life. Gerber is now a part of the platform. We are going through the final phase of compliance, so Gerber will be available by year end, so just another week or two, and we're going to make that official announcement. So that means you will have over 12 products: life insurance, CI, DI, accident, supplemental products. You'll even have access, when I say you, meaning your client, can self-enroll in the Legacy Armor platform, okay? So what that means to you, that's that online safe deposit box where your client can keep all of their insurance information, their investment information, passwords, pictures of the family, and then they can assign beneficiaries. So God forbid, when they pass on, their beneficiaries get full access to their Legacy Armor dashboard, and they can see exactly what that insured wanted to do with, let's say, certain funds, or if they say, hey, there's a pot of gold under my house in Colorado, you know, everything is right there at your fingertips for the beneficiary. And every time the insured logs into the Legacy Armor account, they see your information, you being the agent. So that's a great way to ask for referrals and maybe new insurance products, whatever the case is. But as insurance agents, we're always looking for ways to keep our name in front of our clients, and I can't think of a better way. In fact, every Legacy Armor client gets, it looks like a credit card, okay, that has all of their health information on it. It has a barcode where, God forbid, let's say they have to call 911, the paramedic can scan the barcode and it gives them all of the client's health information, and it's tied back to the Legacy Armor platform. And guess what? On that credit card has your name. It says provided by Bill Levenson, your life insurance agent. So again, keeping your name in front of all your clients, which is key. And the latest addition to the platform is we now have the Sage Scholarship Self-Enroll button. So what that means is your client can go on your Insure Me Now Direct site, okay? They can run a quote, and they can say, oh my God, this is great, $20 a month for a $100,000 term product, or $32 a month for guaranteed issue life with Gerber. Okay, click here, and it's also eligible for the scholarship program. And they can click a little button, what is the scholarship program? And it gives them a little explanation and brochure. And they click to self-enroll. So they just bought a product and they enrolled their family into the scholarship program, and you did nothing, you being the agent. This is all 100% client-driven. And I also suggest if you're having a seminar or webinar, you can walk people through your very own platform, and everything you sell on the platform, you get full commissions plus renewals, just like as if you were face-to-face with the client, okay? So also think about it like this. So we have over 10 insurance carriers that qualify for the scholarship program. Let's just say, for example, you sold a Sagicor UL or term product, okay? And you know that Sagicor comes free with the scholarship program. What you can do, let's say you met Bill Levenson at Starbucks and you sold him a Sagicor term plan, $1 million, whatever the case is. You can tell Bill Levenson, hey, by the way, because you're working with me, I'm a Sage qualified agent. Just go to my website, click here, and you can self-enroll in the free scholarship program for little Johnny and little Susie right from your website. So you can use it in so many different ways, but that's the way you need to start thinking. And it only gets better. And I don't want to take any of Joe's thunder. He's coming on next. But think about this for a minute. I have 2 calls next week, okay? These are the 3rd and 4th calls, by the way, where we have 2 new products. One is a new blue-collar disability product, and one is a non-med instant decision term product that goes much higher than the Lightning term product that's currently on there today. Okay, so that means we're going to have over 14 products on the platform starting early 2020. So this is only the beginning. And I want to go on record, because this is being recorded on our YouTube channel, right? I'm going to go on record saying this is just the beginning. That will make 6 carriers. And we're going to go back and look, let's say a year from now, and there's going to be at least 10 carriers, okay? I promise you, because I see and I know what's going on at the carrier level, because it's funny now, after 10 years of talking about this, they're reaching out to us saying, hey, Bill, we want to be part of your platform. So I can tell you right now on record, we're going to have more than 10 carriers in the very near future, folks, okay? I'm on record saying that. So make sure you get comfortable. Just know the basics. Joe's putting together a bunch of quick 2-minute videos, like how-to videos, that will also help you. They should be done by next week, so there's more to come. All right, Joe's going to take the wheel. We're going to show you how the self-enroll button works and give you a little walkthrough, and then we're going to talk about all of the year-end incentives that you all should be paying attention to. Joe?
Yep, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. So what we're going to dive into is the newest addition to that InsureMeNowDirect.com platform, which is the scholarship reward button. So you'll now see when you go into your back office, or rather when clients go in and they're able to enter in their information and run a quote, in addition to all the different products that are already on the platform, they will see the scholarship reward button. When they click on that, they're then brought to the page, which actually gives them a little bit more information, up to 25% of college tuition rate discount. They can download the brochure, basically click on that logo, and view everything having to do with the scholarship platform, including an FAQ, the college list, how they earn reward points. It actually brings them to a microsite, which explains the entire scholarship platform. Towards the bottom there, once they click the next button, it shows them that the price is free because, again, This is absolutely no cost to that client, no cost to you as an agent, just by working with Levenson. As soon as they click that apply button, they're actually given your specific scholarship agent ID and a link for them to actually go in, enter in your agent ID, and begin their registration. The best part is it's all client driven, all self-enrollment. They can earn additional reward points by adding in different students and different people in their families that actually get up and running with that platform. And the best part is, as their agent, when they log into that Tuition Rewards website, they see all of your information, and you can also see additional beneficiaries or clients, maybe different students, maybe different family members that they can refer to you for additional reward points. So everything, again, is completely client driven, just an awesome way to kind of build that rapport and set yourself apart from any competition, because no other agent's going to have access to this unless they're a Levenson agent. So awesome, easy to use platform. Like Bill said, we do have a video that actually walks through this entire process. I will get that over to everyone this afternoon in that thank you email that you'll receive, in addition to all the material we're going to be covering on all the different incentives for year end. To get started, if you're not enrolled in that Sell While You Sleep platform, just go to CarrieLevenson.com, click on products. You'll see Sell While You Sleep at the very, very top. There's all sorts of walkthrough videos and really easy steps to get started. You'll see launch your retail marketplace in 3 easy steps. Just click on that, complete the appointment, request your website, and our marketing and new business team will walk you through the entire process. So it's never been easier to get that back office up and running. A lot of agents are using that, trying to drive traffic and uncover a lot of new leads using that turnkey platform.
Okay, good stuff, Joe. So I'm going to switch gears for 1 second and talk about annuity incentives. So if you look on the right-hand side, okay, well, first of all, let me also mention, if you are a seasoned veteran in the annuity space, okay, we have so much to offer you now. Between Josh and Ashley heading up the annuity department, over 35 years of experience, okay? They also both worked at the home office level and then came into the brokerage space. So lots and lots of wisdom there between both of them that you can leverage, all right? And here is a good example. Now, like I said, if you're a seasoned veteran, great. If you've never written an annuity, that's great too. There's no more need to refer that business outside. There's huge commissions. I'm talking $10, $20, $50, $100,000 on one case with no underwriting. So to send that business outside is just crazy now. So even if you've never written an annuity, pick up the phone, call Josh or Ashley anytime. They're here to help you. That's their job. Okay, if you don't make the sale, they don't win, we don't win, and honestly, it's a losing proposition for everybody. Okay, so please pick up the phone, make the call. This is a testimonial that just came in 2 nights ago, literally. One of our agents locally here in Miami, and he sent an email out of the blue. This is after speaking to Ashley. And he said, if you look at the left side there, he said, just want to let you know, my client went from zero cash out to over $40,000 on her 401k in less than 8 hours due to the help of your new acquisition, annuity advisor, Ashley. That 401k was originally over $230,000, okay? The company approved the transaction immediately. Thanks to her, the check will be sent today. Okay, now also, and I think we cut it off there, but the same client now is using the extra funds for an IUL policy. So here, that agent called in, okay, and literally turned a zero into a hero. Okay, think about this. He had nowhere to go with the client. She came up with this great sales idea. Now the agent sold a new annuity and an IUL with one phone call because he leveraged our resources, okay? So just think about that for a minute. You know, we hear the story from so many agents where they say, hey, I've been selling life for so many years and my client wanted to ask me about an annuity and do you have any annuity pros that I can refer this to? And we say to them, like, listen, Bob, you're out of your mind. Now, between our website and our newest employee, you can utilize them. They'll give you everything you need to make the sale. There's no more need to send that business outside. I can't stress it enough. Okay, also, look at the right side. This is a chance for us to pay all of your marketing dollars, starting at just $50,000 deposit. Okay, that's one annuity. at least $50,000, you get a $100 marketing allowance. All the way up to $750,000 of annuity premium, you get a $600 marketing allowance, or we'll pay for a full seminar mailing plus give you $200 to use for, let's say, food or a buffet or whatever the case is. If you look at the top level, the Black Diamond, that's new for 2019. So what we did there is at least $1 million in annuity premium. We give you $1,000 in marketing allowance plus all expense paid seminar and 1,000 annuity mailer lead drop. So 1,000 piece drop. It's all on us, okay? So make sure if you're writing today, transfer over to us. If you've never written, let us know. We will make sure that you are 100% comfortable with writing your first case. I also just recorded a podcast. In fact, my final episode for 2019, it's with Chris, our top annuity consultant. We spend 1 hour on annuity sales ideas and strategies, and we talk all about the income riders and living benefits and tax advantages and penalties. So that's a great podcast. If you've never written an annuity or you're a pro, everybody will walk away with some good information. We're going to launch that probably today or by the morning. You can check it out on YouTube, our website, or if you have an iPhone, just go into podcasts, or if you have an Android, just go into Spotify and make sure you leave us a review, of course, okay? And if it's a good review, email it to me. I'll send you a free, let's say the IUL book or the DI sales strategies book, whatever you want, okay? I'll take care of it. We pay for that. It's on us. Okay, moving forward here, Joe's going to talk about a bunch of life and annuity incentives to round out the year. A great chance for you to change your Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's. Everyone pay attention, sit back, jot down notes. Joe's going to take the wheel. Joe?
Yep, thanks, Bill. So the first year-end incentive I want to talk about is from Atlantic Coast, which is one of our top annuity carriers. They've got a couple of awesome products, the Income Navigator, new guaranteed income annuity. And what's so great about this is there's actually up to a 10% premium bonus for your client. And as an agent, if you do an e-application, you get $100 cash. There is a 10 case maximum. So you can actually get up to $1,000 bonus by writing your annuities through their e-application platform. So I think that's awesome. No additional requirements, just basically doing an e-app, which I think is a much easier process than the paper app. So again, that's Atlantic Coast Life. In today's thank you email, you will receive all information on all year-end incentives, so you can go back and look through and kind of see what cases you might have pending or what type of incentives you can take advantage of just by using an e-application or by writing a certain product with some of these companies. Our next year-end incentive I want to point out is with Guggenheim. They actually have a 1% commission bonus on all index annuity premium that you write above $300,000. So even if you've written some premium this year and you've got an annuity or two that you're going to be writing, definitely take a look at the Guggenheim products, because that 1% extra commission bonus, again, above $300,000, can definitely come in handy. This runs through the end of the year, December 31st. Again, reach out to Josh or Ashley for any annuity quotes or illustrations that you might have. They can help make sure that you're positioning the right product for the right client, and also tell you a little bit more about some of these incentives that are available on the annuity side. We see these quite frequently with different annuity carriers. Jumping over to a life carrier, Transamerica has a 10% commission bonus to the end of the year on qualifying life premium through the end of 2019. There is a $10,000 minimum premium to qualify. It's both term and permanent products. Transamerica is a great company. Of course, they've got the LB term. They just came out with a new whole life product, e-applications for final expense. And on the right-hand side there, they have an awesome 2020 convention, which is in Cancun, Mexico. We'll send the flyer out, but basically that qualification period ran for all of 2019. You still have the rest of December to qualify, but basically $85,000 in premium gets you there, minimum 5 cases. So awesome incentive to look out for. And then switching gears a little bit for something that I think is a little bit more obtainable for a lot of agents writing term or permanent products is the protective year-end incentive. This is basically for using their e-delivery platform. You can earn up to a $200 Amex gift card, basically submit a drop ticket and application to qualify. This runs through the end of the year, but it's a great way to use some of Protective's technology and also get paid a little bit extra above and beyond the high commission that they're paying just for using e-delivery. If you haven't used e-delivery, I mean, talk about a life-saving platform. Not only do you get paid much faster from the carrier, but for the client, they don't have to worry about mailing back paperwork or forms or having to set up an appointment. Everything is done electronically. You actually get paid about a week and a half faster than traditional policy delivery because we're not having to wait on snail mail or missing forms. Everything is done electronically. They just e-sign just like an e-app, and you get paid much faster. So great term rates from Protective Life. They also have an awesome GUL product that we can look at that you can use for these different incentives. My next incentive here is from John Hancock. They have an awesome product, which you compare with Vitality for universal life applications. You basically get a 10% increase on top of your base commission. And if you're not using Vitality, it's a great way to save your clients money on different insurance products. Clients actually can qualify for a free Fitbit or Apple Watch. It's a great marketing incentive to be able to roll out. Plus, getting that extra 10% commission for using that platform, I think, is simply awesome. Another great carrier to look at for year end is AGLA, which is the counterpart to American General, but of course AGLA has living benefits included on their term and permanent products. They're offering a 20% bonus on all production above $30,000. Just need 7 applications to qualify. Again, this is for term or permanent products. They're an A-rated plus division of AIG. Great products, great living benefits. Definitely something to take a look at. 20% is a huge bump in commissions. This runs through the end of 2019. Up next here, we have an awesome platform that's actually sponsored by Levenson and Associates. This is our Orphan lead program. So basically any agent that works with Levenson that writes $10,000 of premium in a calendar year, you actually are eligible to participate in our Orphan lead program. These are awesome opportunities. Think of clients who have written a term policy and their agent is either deceased or no longer in the business. These clients have not been touched, have not been called in years, and they're basically sitting on term policies, some of them universal life policies with some different cash value. By writing premium with Levenson, hitting that 10,000 mark, you qualify to receive those Orphan policyholder leads that we receive by having great relationships with multiple insurance carriers. So if you're on the border there, or once you qualify for that 10,000 of premium, you can basically request that through our website, and we'll look at even non-resident licenses. If you maybe have some non-resident licenses in other states, we can actually send you leads for those areas as well. Also, another way to get free leads from Levenson is our leads for contracting platform. Basically, if you have any contracts with another agency and you transfer that contract over to Levenson and Associates, we not only match or beat your existing commission level, but you can earn up to 10 free complimentary leads just by switching that contract and placing business. Once that business goes in force and you're past that free look period, then you'll actually receive those Orphan leads directly from our office. So a great way to reach out, make some additional sales. And again, those are clients that have not been spoken to or had any policy reviews in years. So they're perfectly positioned to help uncover new sales and make sure that that client has the right product for their need. Another great incentive here, this just rolled out about a week and a half ago. This is with SureBridge, of course, part of our InsureMeNowDirect.com platform. This runs all the way through the end of the year. Basically, write one app through the InsureMeNow Direct platform with SureBridge, and you actually qualify to receive the free Amazon Fire tablet or Amazon Echo. We're limiting 1 per agent. So again, if you're using that online sales, sell while you sleep platform, a very simple, very easy to use. If not, again, you'll receive it in today's thank you email, a little link to actually get started and enroll in that platform. We can get you up and running in just a couple days. So great tablet contest giveaway from SureBridge. Also, Sagicor Life is one of our go-to non-med carriers. They've had an awesome incentive running for a couple months. This goes through December 27th, and it pretty much applies to almost all their products. So I'll start at the top here, the Sage Term, which is their non-med term product up to $1 million of death benefit. Any business that's written through December 27th, you as the agent get a 15% commission bonus. Just beneath that, their Index Universal Life product, which is an awesome IUL. Again, 15% commission bonus. Their No Lapse Universal Life, 15% commission bonus. Any of their fixed index single premium whole life products, you're going to get a 2% commission bonus. And then at the bottom there, their MIGA, it's 0.5 point bonus above their very, very competitive commission levels that you're already getting from Sagicor Life. So great incentives. We've got a lot of different things going on. I know there's a lot of different carriers and incentives. And again, we'll send everything this afternoon so you can make sure you're taking advantage of all these different platforms and carriers.
Okay, good stuff, Joe. So we are just about done here, but a couple things I want to mention before moving forward, okay? Here you are as an insurance agent. You're closing out 2019. Hopefully you had a great year. Hopefully you were up over 2018. And, we all have to think about our plans and goals for the new year, right? For 2020, because what they say, you can never just stay stagnant, right? You're either climbing or you're diving. And we all want to make sure that we're climbing, okay? And I will say at Levenson and Associates, we're up over 32% over the prior year. So obviously, all of this technology and these trainings and sales ideas and, our support staff and our systems, they're all working, right? And could it be better? Absolutely. Are we growing year after year? Absolutely. Okay. Now, you have to be thinking along the same lines. And, if it's that MAP program, okay, I mentioned that earlier for annuities, the Marketing Allowance Program, MAP, that's on the annuity side. Okay, if you're writing at least a $50,000 annuity, why not have Levenson pay for your marketing? It's that simple. Legacy Armor, okay, that is the online safe deposit box that I mentioned earlier. We now have weekly trainings every single week. In fact, we're going to go over that in a second, but there's no excuse for you to scratch your head and say, well, I don't know what Legacy Armor even means or how does it work. We have literally every single day of the week, we have these live webinars with different topics. So you can dial in from your home or office, have your assistant on or your admin person or son or daughter, whoever works with you or spouse maybe, and you can all jump in and ask questions to make sure that you're comfortable. We're taking the time to do this, but you have to take the time to jump on and learn. Okay, that's the bottom line. If you want to change your year and to make sure that you're climbing. So, a couple other things I'm going to mention. On the average, okay, most agents use 1 to 2 IMOs for life and annuity. Okay, now we hope you're doing most of your business with us, but if you're not, okay, and I don't see why you wouldn't, but let's say you're not, you have to ask yourself, well, with my other contracts, can I match or beat the commissions and get free leads? Well, with Levenson, you can. Okay, if you simply transfer a contract over to us, most of the time we're going to beat the commission. Worst case scenario, we match it, and then you get free leads with your first application. If you're writing through another IMO, let's say for another product line or whatever the case is, okay, ask the questions. Are you working with one of these typical MLM groups where there's 20 people in your hierarchy and everyone's got their hand in the pot, taking commissions out and overrides and service-wise, you can't get through. You don't even know who your upline is. And then if you need a release, they're going to hold you hostage for 6 months. So ask the right questions and don't get stuck in one of these MLM type of hierarchies, okay? We all know what that means. We're seeing all of these social media ads, hey, if you call us, we're going to show you how to be a MDRT producer in 4 weeks. All you have to do is make that phone call. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you it's not that easy, okay? There's always a gray area. Ask the right questions. If you want to bounce something off us or even me personally, send me an email. We'll set up a phone call and we can chat. But, back to what I was saying is you have your new year coming up, okay? Make sure, I don't care what age you are or if your clients are millennials or if they're veterans, whatever the case is, you got to have your social media up to par. You got to have your website up to speed. That is the future. As soon as you meet someone now in a parking lot or at a supermarket or a sports game, they're going to say, hey, what's your name again? Oh, Bill Levenson. As soon as you turn your back, they're going to look you up on Google. They want to know who Bill Levenson is. Wouldn't it be nice to have your website pop up that looks great and professional? and it shows them who you are as a person, and it allows them to run quotes from your website and have everything at their fingertips, wouldn't it be great for them to jump on your Facebook or Instagram page to see all of your followers and your great reviews and all of your great marketing campaigns and ads? That's how you have to think moving forward to grow your business. Okay, just think like this now. It's a new world, and if we don't think along those lines, we're going to fall backwards and not climb. Okay, I promise you. We have a bunch of new lead programs now. These live transfers are blowing up. We're doing great. 8 out of every 10 agents comes back for a second order. That means it's working. Okay, we have the orphan leads. We have thousands and thousands of orphans that are all expiring within about a year. Okay, make sure you qualify. We'll send you those for free. Okay, I know I'm getting a little long-winded here, but I want to make it such a strong point to make sure that we're all looking to grow our year and that we have resources to do so. All right, the free trial with Agency Automator. So that is level 1. You get 1,000 free prospects, okay? We call them sending credits. And you can go in and dial in the criteria and you get these for free. The trial ends the end of January, okay? So as a Levenson agent, first-time user, this is free, okay? So make sure you fill out that form. Joe, can you send the thank you email and include that email me form in today's email? That would be great. And again, you have till January 31st of 2020. So you have about 6 weeks left. Okay, moving forward here, the Levenson Podcast, Bill Levenson Experience. If you haven't heard it by now, you're also falling behind. I hate to say it, but no, there's so much great information on there. And you know, we just recorded the last episode of the year for 2019. Joe, if you can go to the next slide, that would be great. So the last episode was with our annuity expert. He's a third-party consultant, Christopher. Great stuff. Check it out. You know, we have every month some great episodes. We pick one of our top agencies. We have one of the best estate planning attorneys. He gives some great sales ideas. Gary V, the founder of iPipeline, was on there. The owner of Insurance Newsnet was on there. These are great just to make sure that you're staying motivated and mentally you're in the right place. I call it reconditioning. You have to make sure that mentally you're in the game day in and day out, because if not, once again, you're falling backwards. And this is a great tool if you're in the car. If you have Bluetooth, you should be listening to this on the way to your next appointment, or when you're at the gym or in yoga or walking, or on the weekend, walking the dog, put your headphones in, let's go. Everything is here, it's free. So I put some great content together, and I hope all of you check it out, and of course, leave me a nice review. Okay, moving forward here, we're just about done, by the way. We're not going to keep you long. The monthly 411 videos, we just recorded and sent out our last of the year. Okay, this is the holiday episode. It just went out. It's also on our website. It's on our pop-up. So if you go into the website, it'll literally pop up in front of you. And check that out when you get a chance. We have a nice holiday greeting in there, and we talk about all of the new updates and stuff that we don't have the time to get into on this webinar. So check it out when you get a chance. It's 7 minutes, okay? So everyone can afford to spend 7 minutes on changing 2020 for you personally and business-wise. Okay, let's move forward here. I want to get back to those agent training events. So we have taken the time every day to put these together for you. The only thing I'm asking of you is make sure you check them out and learn something. Okay, we do all of this stuff obviously at no charge, and ultimately it's to help you change your game. The more you sell, the more you make, and the more we make. It's not rocket science. So we all have skin in the game, and it's my job and duty to make sure that you have the best training and resources available. So if you want to make a note, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 2 p.m., we pick a different topic. And then on the bottom there is that online safe deposit box. Remember that platform, Legacy Armor? Okay, every Wednesday now, 2 p.m. Eastern, you can jump on our live training with the founder and ask any questions you want to make sure that you are comfortable. Plus, of course, me and Joe do our weekly live trainings, which is what you're on right now. Okay, moving forward here, we're going to get to my favorite part and the last slide. Okay, now, this is, again, my favorite part of the day. We're going to ask these two questions. Take out your notes. And honestly, I hope they're in front of you by now, but take out your notes. And the first person to answer question 1, in that question box, okay, on the right side, you should have that little gray box. It says go to webinar on the bottom. Okay, make sure your fingers are on the keys. First question is, what is the name of our newest platform for the online safe deposit box? What is it called? First one to answer wins the new Amazon tablet. Joe is going to tell us who was the first to answer. Joe?
The first is Alan K.
Alan K. Can you tell us the state, Joe?
Yep, 1 second.
Okay, take your time.
Florida.
Okay, Alan K. from Florida, congratulations. We will mail this out to you this afternoon. You'll have it just in time for the holidays. And then I have the second question here, and then we're going to end with our Positive Tuesday quote. Yes, I know today's Thursday, but the Positive Tuesday quote is launched every Tuesday morning by 9 a.m. on all of our social media pages. And the main reason why I do this is I'm showing you all that you need to do something similar to keep your name out there in front of the masses. So when insurance comes up, when your neighbor or friend or family member says, oh, Stan the insurance man sent out a long-term care blast, they remember that you, Bill Levenson, are the local insurance guy, and they're going to call you and not Stan the insurance man, who they don't even know who he is, okay? Which, by the way, happens all the time because the agent was guilty and did not have a presence on social media, and they did not e-blast every month with their message, okay? It's not rocket science. Okay, question number 2. We have a brand new annuity incentive program called MAP, M-A-P. What does that stand for? M-A-P. First one to answer gets the new Amazon Echo. Joe's going to tell us the first person to answer. If we had a first person to answer. Any luck, Joe?
Nope, nothing yet.
Okay, so what does MAP stand for? That's our new annuity incentive program. M-A-P. The question's in the top right corner. What does M-A-P stand for? M-A-P. Anything, Joe?
A couple good guesses, but no winners yet.
Okay, so I'm going to say what the first letter is. So,
oh, I got a winner.
You got a winner?
Yep, just in time.
I feel like I'm on the Price is Right here.
Daniel R. And I'll look at the state right now.
Daniel R. Congratulations. We're going to look up the state out of privacy, by the way. We're not going to give the full name, but it's Daniel R. and the
From
state
Florida.
From Florida.
Yep.
Oh, we're looking a little biased here, Joe. All right, so congratulations, Alan and Daniel. We'll send out your gifts this afternoon just in time for the holidays. We're going to end with this. And by the way, before I discuss this, I want to also say the toy rally is Saturday. So any donations, checks, toys, we are going to match everything 100%. It benefits Toys for Tots. 100% of the proceeds go to underprivileged children. It's something we do every year. We're a sponsor in the event. It's here locally in South Florida. And if any one of you know me, like much deeper than on a business side, you know it's all about giving back for me personally and for our business. So that is our way of giving back. And we do this every single year. So if you're local, drop off a toy. You don't have to write a check, but the point is we're matching everything 100%. We're going to end with this. Not standing for something makes you fall for anything. Make sure you put your foot down, stand strong, have a great rest of the week, a good weekend, a great holiday season, and good sailing. Take care.